Hello everybody, today is Yud Teves, and we will be starting Parak Aleph in Tanya. In last parak, the Alter Rebbe distinguished between the Tzaddik Gomer and Tzaddik She'enei Gomer, the complete and incomplete Tzaddik. And today, in Parak Aleph, the Alter Rebbe will distinguish between the Rasha V'Teves, the Rasha V'Ralei. That you have a Rasha who has some good left within him, and then you have a Rasha who is completely evil, no good found within him at all. So what is the Rasha V'Teves? A Rasha who has some good. So this is a wide spectrum of people. That maybe he's more good and he's a frum yid who is putting on tefillin, lighting Shabbos candles, and keeping kosher, keeping Shabbos. Most of their day is involved with Kedusha. However, every now and then, they'll get up to an Avera, and maybe it won't even be such a heavy Avera. So this could happen, there's a difference in quantity and quality. How frequent it happens and how intensive an Avera it happens. Also in quantity is how many parts of your body are involved. Which one of your vehicles of expression are involved? Is it just your thoughts, just your speech, just your action? 2, 3, which ones? And how intense are these affairs? So there's a wide spectrum of people who are everywhere from a from yid who occasionally will speak not even real lashon hara. They'll just kind of hint at a story that happened with that guy. Remember that time? So he's not fully speaking lashon hara. This is a vak lashon hara, and it's only in his mouth, and he only does it once a month. So this guy, he's most of his days a from yid. Why is he called a Rasha? Because in order for his lips to move and to even come close to discussing a concept in Lashon Hara, this means that he has the Nefesh Bahamas within him, who is at that moment dominating his mouth, who is at that moment the one who is moving his lips. Because the Nefesh HaKis would never even come close to this. So that shows that what's going on within him is that he still has that Nefesh Bahamas, and it's still active, and it is still influencing him. It's not about how many Averas, what kind of Averas. It's showing that his Nefesh Bahamas is present and active. And then on the other extreme of the spectrum, there's still Rasha V'Teves. The other extreme is somebody who's completely fried, doesn't keep kosher, doesn't keep Shabbos, doesn't, put on tefillin, light candles, none of it. And on occasion, this person feels an element of remorse, of regret, of guilt, that they'll do it Avera, and at every Avera we know you're separating and moving further from God. And at that moment, the Nefesh HaKis is still present, and it'll wake up and say, hey man, we really want to be connecting to God. Why are we doing this Avera? And you'll have that moment of remorse. So this is still a Rasha V'Teves, where it's just a mixture of how much evil, how much good, but both are present. What is a Rasha V'Ralei? A Rasha that has only evil exclusively, no good found within him. This is somebody who his entire day is completely and exclusively involved with Klipa and Tuma, that if I want to get rich, I'll even maybe go to Averes Chamures. I'll go to extreme Averes where I'll steal. If I want to, if somebody's annoying me, either I'll ridicule him or Aver Chamur, I'll go kill him. So there's a wide spectrum over there. But the real defining feature of the tzaddik of the Rasha V'Ralei is someone who has no remorse. He's completely banished the Nefesh HaKis from within him. It no longer exists inside of him. He's completely banished it and moved it away and gone. Now, there's a difference, just to note, there's a difference between when we spoke about Tzaddik V'Teves, the Tzaddik Gomer, the complete Tzaddik, we said that what did he do? He took his Nefesh Bahamas and he converted him, that even the Nefesh Bahamas is feeling for God and moving towards God. But back to our story, the Rasha V'Ralei, where he banished the Nefesh HaKis, that it's gone, it's not influencing him, he doesn't listen to him anymore, but he never will touch him to the point where he converts him. It's always there. It's just not inside of him. It's not being heard. It's not influencing him, but it's somewhere out there. It's up above him. It's makif. Makif is where it's kind of hovering over you and surrounding you, and it's waiting for any moment to reawaken and come back. How do we know this? We know this because it says, Kol be asara shchinta sharia allow. I think those are the words. But it says that every time there are 10 men that come together, there is the Shekhinah rests upon them. That's a minyan. Why? It doesn't say all tzaddikim that come together, or all from Jews that come together. It says all 10 yidden that come together. Because even a Rasha V'Ralei, someone who's banished his Nefesh HaKis, it's still out there somewhere. It's still waiting to come back. So that is the distinction between the Rasha V'Teves and Rasha V'Ralei, where the Teves has some elements of good, and it could either be more good or more evil, and the Rasha V'Ralei, where he's banished it from within him. That is today's Tanya. We will see you in Mirz Hashem tomorrow.